Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about my skincare routine. I would describe my skin as normal to dry. Most of the time it's normal, I don't really have any big skin issues. I've never suffered from acne, I only get typical hormonal breakouts, which is normal for a woman to get at that time of the month, and I don't get severely dry. Probably the most annoying issue I face is eczema. I've had eczema flare-ups throughout my life. It's always been on my body, but in recent years I've had like an annual flare-up of eczema pretty much from my eyes all the way down to the bottom of my neck. So that isn't nice, but it's not severe, it's kind of just itchy and red and annoying. It's mainly caused by stress, so I just kind of have to chill out when that happens. During the day I don't really want to pile loads of products onto my skin. I just feel like it doesn't help my makeup sit right, it just leaves my face looking too greasy and I just don't like the feeling of it. I just like to keep it simple during the day and just stick to one really good product which I apply to my dry, clean skin. And the product that I use is the Ultra Sun Very High 50 Plus SPF for face, and this is specifically tailored for use on the face, so it does contain like active ingredients and moisturising ingredients, so it is moisturising. I don't have to use a separate moisturiser. I find if you were really dry you might want to use one underneath this, but I've read quite a lot that SPF works better when it's applied to dry skin, as in no products underneath it, and it can really sink in well. This is really good. I find it sinks in quite well. It does feel a little bit tacky, so if you are a bit oily, you might not like the feeling of this on your skin, but I don't mind it, and once my foundation's on I can't tell the difference. It's free from perfume, oils, emulsifiers and preservatives, and it's water resistant apparently, so I mainly like to use it because it's a really kind of stable, broad spectrum SPF. Ultra Sun is an amazing skincare, sun care brand, and their products are just really good quality sun protection that will really protect you from the sun. You might think that it's October time, why is she using an SPF 50 during the day? I just like to use a high SPF on my face all year round. Protection is better than cure, that's what they always say, so I just like to protect my skin from anything that could damage it. The makeup remover I've used for ages is really cheap. It's just the Garnier Simply Essentials 2-in-1 makeup remover, and it's one of those bi-phase, I believe they're called, ones that you just shake up and the oil and water properties mixed together. This works really well, it just removes my eye makeup, no trouble. So once I've removed my heavy eye makeup, I will remove the rest of my makeup with my cleanser, and I always like to double cleanse, once to get all the makeup off, and second just to really deep cleanse the skin and make sure everything is off and my face is squeaky clean. And the cleanser I use, I've mentioned before, it's the Hardie Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm, and this is so worth the splurge. It's the most perfect product I've ever used. My skin is so well balanced and clean and blemish free from using this, and if you have oily skin you might think it's weird using an oily product. Actually gives you less spots, but it's true. It just gets every scrap of makeup off, and my skin is so supple and moisturised and just feels amazing. So I will put this on and then I will get some hot water and either a muslin cloth or a cheap face cloth. I'm not picky at all when it comes to what I use. The cheap ones from Primark are just as good as the actual Hardie one. I also wanted to mention when I'm travelling, I won't take my Hardie. I do still have a tube of the Earle cleansing polish, which again is a really good kind of muslin cloth, hot cloth cleanser type product. Not as good, but it's nice, and I would recommend this, especially if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend loads of money on your cleanser. This one is really nice and it works well. And then most nights I like to use a facial oil, and the one I've been using for ages and I've really enjoyed is the Botanics, the facial oil in their organic range. This is 100% organic, which is pretty cool. It's full of natural ingredients, which is always a bonus for me. I just like to keep it simple when it comes to skincare, and natural oils are probably one of the best things that I like to use on my skin anyway. My skin really likes them. And then I will always use a night cream. The one that I've just finished up and I really enjoyed was the Earle Skin Repair Moisturiser for dry, sensitive skin. I picked this up last year when I first had my eczema flare up, and this really helped. But I've recently started using the Organic Surge Overnight Sensation Night Cream, which again is really nice. This is quite heavily scented, so if you do find fragrances irritate your skin, then I would avoid this one, but this is just really nourishing. Again, it says it's good for all skin types, but I think it's really good for dry skin. The only thing is, because it's quite heavily like aloe vera based, it does dry and sink in really quickly, so it does feel kind of weird, because usually I'd get a blob of moisturiser in my hand and use it for my whole face. I don't find I can massage it in as well if I do that with this. I find that taking a little bit and rubbing it into one section is better, which is kind of annoying, but it does work really well. And again, it's only about £10, so it's really affordable and is organic and contains really good ingredients, so I love that. In terms of serums and eye creams, they're not something that I've really got into. I don't use them all the time, but the two that I have are the Botanics Radiant Youth Super Serum and the Botanics Hydrating Eye Cream. I really like the Botanics range in general for just affordable, pretty good quality skincare. I think the products are quite nice in general. I would say though that their hot cloth cleanser isn't that great. It does leave quite a residue on the skin, but most of the products I've tried I've really enjoyed. Yeah, I don't really know whether these make a difference, but they sunk in well, they layer well with the other products, and they feel nice on the skin, so that's all I can really say about them. And finally, if you want a really cheap, natural, amazing smelling treatment for your skin, I would definitely recommend you pick up a tub of coconut oil. I use this on my hair, I use it on my body, I use it on my hands, I use it on my face. This is a really nice overnight treatment. It does feel very greasy because it is pure virgin coconut oil, but it's really nice, especially if you get quite dry. And this big old tub was a tenner and it lasts me so long. You only need half a teaspoon's worth of the oil and it'll just melt in your hands and you can massage it in, and it just feels amazing. So those are all the products that I'll be using on my skin throughout autumn and winter. Let me know what your recommendations are, and if you have the same skin type as me, let me know what your favourite products are in your routine. And thanks for watching.